Out of that stunning video recorded by a driver just a few cars back on I-71. He describes what he saw and what he was thinking in those moments to Doug Profit.
Holy It didn't take long for one Louisville man to notice his normal drive north on I-71 wasn't going to end that way.
I have no idea what was going on. It was 100% a shock, Doug.
There's a guy in a corrections outfit on the side of a van.
Take a good look. The black SUV from the Trimble County Sheriff's Department up ahead, and you'll see the inmate hanging outside the car. It's 8:15 this morning.
Gentleman is climbing out of the passenger rear window. Eventually, after about a mile, gets completely out of the vehicle.
The driver who recorded this video and asked us not to identify him can't believe what he's seeing. 31-year-old inmate Norman Wolf has made his way outside the speeding SUV.
Is turned facing the rear of the vehicle, hanging on to the outside of the vehicle, which is still doing 70, 75 miles an hour just by his arm. So his armpit is on the door with his arm in the car and the rest of his body outside of the vehicle.
Well, how are they still driving?
Still following the black Explorer, it moves off I-71 to the Gene Snyder Freeway. How long was the inmate hanging outside the vehicle?
All in all, I would say at least 2 minutes. When something like that happens, time gets very strange. So it's hard to tell. It had to have been at least 2 miles.
And then the SUV exits to Brownsboro Road. Watch right here. You'll see the inmate take off.
When the car begins to slow down, I would say he was at 40 miles an hour or so. The gentleman jumps out, continues to do several backward somersaults. Shoes flip up in the air, dirt's everywhere.
Watch again. Here's the escape.
He pops up immediately, and as you'll see in the video, he runs down through the little ditch and directly into the bushes like he knew where to go, down to towards the summit.
The video he gave us from start to the first appearance of the inmate to the escape lasts 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's not what you plan your Thursday morning, which is my Friday. I'm getting ready to get the weekend started.
And we do want to tell you some new information that we have just learned moments ago from LMPD. LMPD confirms they are still looking for Wolf right now. He is still at large. But we do know that after he was seen running from that transport car, police say he kidnapped 2 different victims, forcing them to drive him to an area of River Road. The victims were later found unharmed. LMPD says this investigation is still ongoing and they do need your help. If you have any information, you should call the anonymous crime tip line. That's 502-574-LMPD. You can also always utilize the online crime tip portal that is found online.